What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing some unveiling the truth spreads for all the signs. I'm on the sign of Gemini. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the About section of the channel for more information on how to do that. There's different parts to this spread. It goes over kind of what you see and kind of what's being blocked from your vision and the truth or the reality of a situation. So Gemini, what is something Gemini sees, what's being blocked, and the truth or the reality of a situation? Keep in mind this can be any situation. It can be Gemini, any kind of placement of Gemini in your chart. I see someone thinking about a decision of, I think that basically there's some type of cycle here for you guys that needs to end when it has to do with maybe staying in a situation or a commitment that maybe doesn't make you happy. I also feel like for some of you guys, you or the person that you're dealing with is figuring out that the current situation that they're in that truly does make them happy. I feel like someone's doing some type of self-reflection. Someone does see you as someone that they want by their side. But there needs to be some type of balance, and someone does need to walk away from someone or something, maybe from their past. It could be a Cancer for some of you guys. I just feel like there is someone kind of holding on for maybe the wrong reasons. I do feel like someone's definitely thinking about what it is that makes them happy. I think that you're only able to see kind of what's in front of you, and maybe going out above and beyond a situation and kind of making a final decision about this could bring you more happiness, because it's about kind of figuring out what makes you happy. You know, I feel like you guys are trying to figure that out, or there's someone who's thinking about you and the fact that you do make them happy. I do see some legalities here for you, Gemini. I do feel like when it comes to maybe a decision about this, there's something being blocked here. I think that there is some type of contract, there is some type of decision when it comes to ending a certain situation. I think that you guys are thinking a lot about a past situation, and there's a need to make a decision about kind of what's holding you back from a logical point of view. Some of you guys are being blocked from kind of going in a better situation because you haven't made a decision about the one that you're in. There's a need to balance out your emotions with your desires on like how you move forward in this, because there's a lot of energy of waiting. There's a lot of energy of someone waiting for you, or someone to kind of tell them how they feel about them. Someone's waiting on a message. Someone you know, wants to balance this out. Someone thinks about you a lot, especially a past soulmate energy, and they want to have this new beginning with you. But there's also the truth of the situation is that by you staying in a situation where you think you're helping, or staying in a situation because you're helping, or because it's like a family situation, it's keeping you kind of blocked. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you staying in a situation where it's like your heart is broken. Your heart was broken really bad by this person. Because of how strong this connection is, I feel like this person, you could have hurt them or they hurt you, but there's a need to kind of explore this in a logical point of view. Like, if we were to balance this out, could you give me the same thing that I give you? There's some type of level of understanding that maybe this person can't give you the same things that you give them. That this person or you could still be holding on to old things from the past, and that's kind of keeping you stuck in a place of stagnancy, not being able to make a decision, because I feel like you and this other energy are both holding on to each other, but you're also maybe wanting to, someone maybe did start a new beginning with someone else because of the circumstances of the situation. But I feel like when someone goes after, like, going where your heart is and kind of opening up that door to looking beyond your own ego, or this person looking beyond their own ego and kind of working on things, you're going to realize that maybe an environment that you're in or a mind state that you're in, not only is it affecting your health or this person's health, but it's preventing you from getting the things that you want into your life. Because some of you guys are driven by your ego, or this person is, and it's not really even. And I think that someone just wants things to be even in this situation. And this is going to involve someone going where they are appreciated and they're emotionally fulfilled, and not just having people in their life because of money or because of a child for some, but it's just like moving in new energy. Maybe not holding back from each other how it is that you feel about each other, recognizing that maybe you did get your heart broken really bad by someone who meant a lot to you in the past, but expressing like how this person made you feel, how much they hurt you, letting those old cycles end so that you can manifest better things into your life, so that you can bring this abundance into your life. It's communicating as well as listening to another person, and maybe not paying so much attention to outside people and what it is that they have to say. There's something to do with your guys' family lineage and your subconscious mind. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, but there's a need to explore someone's mental, like how they think about things, and maybe working on transforming your own thoughts about marriage and partnerships that are from the past, because there's a lot of trust issues here, but there's also an inability to not let other people interfere, and know that this isn't going to be the same situation from the past. There needs to be some level of knowing what love and loyalty is, and determination and moving in that aspect, because I feel like someone had been dealing with issues of not being able to love themselves enough, and in turn not being able to give love to another person, and it's kind of blocking this from coming back together, because someone does need to release an ex of theirs and think more positive when it comes to things about love, when it comes to being in a marriage with another person, but also knowing that it's important for you to have the right vision for yourself, and maybe opening your heart to give and receive love, because some of us are so used to giving love that we're not used to receiving love, and just knowing that having that companion or that partnership in your life is going to require both sides of the fence to come together, and a need for old things to be let go of. Parts of our ego convinces us of old situations or old patterns that we kind of block away. But in order for things to go in a situation where there are romantic feelings, there is love, maybe it is time for some people to go ahead and get that divorce. Maybe it is time for someone to change some things about their lifestyle, so there isn't so many police reports in this situation. I just feel like there can be a victory in this, but there's a need to take care of yourself. There's a need to take care of other people, and there's a need to have some self-discipline when it comes to sex for some of you guys, because I feel like that might have been clouding vision for someone, where it's just like you didn't really notice what it is that they were doing to kind of keep you involved in this until maybe someone else brought it to your attention, or you spent some time by yourself and you're like, damn, maybe this really was what this person was doing, or maybe this really was what happened in the situation, or maybe there were someone who kind of lies about their health, or someone who is kind of manipulative at times, but at the same time, I do see a pregnancy here. I do see a need for someone to spend more time on their own. I do see a need for you to call on your angels for any type of healing, or just knowing that you're protected and that your own life path and your own vision and your own career, like it's really limitless what you do, but not holding yourself to any old mind frames as well is going to be really important for you guys. And like I said, I do see someone who's been waiting for communication, but maybe there's someone who's stuck in a situation where they need to kind of realize that and move forward in new energy and let old cycles end. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a good night.